Welcome everyone. I'm trying to do a follow-up video to the live broadcast I did. I think the network went off for a while, and so I welcome. I just want to do this video for to cover up the parts that was not there. I am Niyi Dunmade, your certified church consultant, and I'm a certified church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting in the U.S. And today I want to talk on resources. I want to talk on resources, resources, resources. I want to talk on resources. What is resources? Resources are anything that supports a church through the finance, facility, office management, information management, whatever the church is able to steward. Okay, resources management really shows so much from a stewardship angle. And I said that how a church will manage its resources will determine how God will bring more resources to that church. Okay, how you can manage, you can achieve and do more with the resources you have. Okay, it depends on how you're able to manage them very well. Okay, and then I also said that as the church grows big, it's expected that as the number is increasing, the giving should increase, or the finances or the church resources should increase. And when we mean church resources now, we're talking about facility, finance, and all other areas that actually support your systems and structures. God is not a waster. And if God is not a waster, He will not give you something you're going to throw into the dustbin. Okay? So for God to ensure that whatever He gives you is not wasted, He must make sure that what He has given to you is actually used for a profitable use. There are three things that I want to make you to understand: that a church must have a saving culture, must have an insurance culture. Your building, your equipment, your cars can be insured. You can also have some investments. Okay, most of the panicking that we had in before the COVID-19 was because there were no financial faith stamina. Okay, banks accounts are empty. What are we going to do? How are we going to do? Nations, government were all complaining, and so we must have a budget, and that budget must have a an aspect for emergency. In more civilized world, they usually have an emergency for a weeks in cash reserve. Weeks in cash reserve is how long a church can move for that church to survive without any form of giving, whether tithe or offering. Weeks in cash reserve is how long that church will be able to survive without any giving from anywhere. So that's why that church must be able to have cash in reserves. Okay, have a budget. Let's know what every money that comes into the church is actually going. You can see it that you are spending 10% of on this, 12% on this, 2.5% on this. Okay, and I'm advising as a church consultant that you should have cash reserves that is able to take care of 12% of your annual budget. 12% of, or 12 to 15% of your annual budget. If you have less than that, it will cause for panic naturally. All right, naturally. And then we also said that how you're going to spend your money would be depending on where you are in the life cycle. If you're at the birth phase as a child, a young, of course, the way you're going to spend money will be different from when a child is big, or when a church is in life support, or when a church is in plateau mode. And then we are saying also that for a church to be able to have good resource management, your financial capability, you should have a website that is secure so that people can give online. You should have a business page. Whatever you put on the digital space must be having a business approach. You're not making profit, but then things must be put up on a business approach. Okay, business approach. And then we also said in the broadcast that if you fail to set priorities, everything becomes a priority, and nothing in actual fact is a priority. So let's avoid firefighting mode by having a budget, a plan, so that we know in scale of preference what is important. And you know what is important is we should make matured believers. Evangelize the world and make matured believers. Okay, make matured believers. Then we also said in a fishbone diagram resources, everything must be balanced. Everything must be balanced. You don't just focus on one area, like you focus on prayer alone. Everything must be balanced. Everything must be balanced. You know, when they had that in Act 2, and then there was growth in Act 6, they had to set up another set of leaders, deacons, to be able to serve tables. So everything must be balanced. And if you look at my first live broadcast we read from this book was, first of all, sit down, plan, count the costs, and find out whether what you have, the resources you have, can finish the goals, can finish the mission that you want to accomplish in your church. So like my Facebook page, and then um, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I'll be glad you did. So that's my contact. If you have any question, reach out to me. I'll be able to answer your questions. And then please, that's my contact. Get across to me, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. We need to make our churches to have financial stewardship, and that requires a lot of transparency, a lot of accountability, and more responsibility in a world whereby everybody actually has access to anything that they really want to know. Okay, so let's make sure that we have a good resource management in terms of organizational health to make sure that our church is healthy. I want to just quickly say that there's a survey that I'm giving to pastors so that it will help me serve the church in the post-COVID-19 era. If you fill that survey, I'm telling you, you're going to have this book, The Shepherd Staff. The Shepherd Staff. You're going to have the soft copy and 2 other books free. And then I'll be able to do a training for you once this to prepare you for the post-COVID-19 era. All right? From me to you, I want to say a happy Easter to everyone. Happy Easter to everyone. Follow me on my Facebook page. I'll be glad if you don't see any resource there, reach out to me. I'll be able to get across to you immediately. So thank you very much for following me. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate all the comments, the feedbacks I'm getting. Thank you. This is just an add-up video for the live broadcast because I noticed that the network just cut it off after 14 minutes or so, and I was on for a while, so I had to stop, and then I did this video. So that's the part 2 of resources. My name is Niyi Dunmade. I'm a certified church consultant with the Society of Church Consulting, and please like my page, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and you'll be glad with it. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you.